Well, g'day folks, it's Mish here, and today I am out gold prospecting. Now I'm still a newbie at this, so I thought I'd call in a favour from a couple of friends. Got a few folks out with me today. If they huddle on in here, we've got Pete from Pete's Gold Adventures.
Hey Mish.
We've got the Coffee Bush Kid over here.
Hey Mish.
Not an unfamiliar face on my channel, but it's the first time Pete and I have caught up. Now Pete's kind of my go-to for watching gold prospecting videos. He also uses a 6000. Andrew uses a 6000. We've all got the same coil on today, so it's an even playing field, but what I'm hoping for today is my first bit of gold detected with my brand new machine. So fingers crossed we can get on the shiny.
We'll get that sorted. I've got a good little area just here. I've found gold on it before, so I'm going to allow Mish on my nice little hot spot. So hopefully
very generous.
You will get your first bit of gold in no time at all.
Thank you so much. Fingers crossed. But without any further ado, let's grab our gear and let's go hunting. Well everyone, I'm going to be real honest with you. I've been out here a little while, and in my first few attempts with this machine at other locations, I've found lead shot after lead shot after lead shot, targets pretty well constantly. This particular run I did find a bunch of crushed up iron. Haven't shown you much of that at all really. So look, I'm struggling a little bit, but we'll see how we go. I got a nice little signal here. I'm hoping I can scoop it up relatively quickly for you. Oh, would you look at that, first scoop. Don't know what this is. Honestly, if it's anything other than iron, I'll be happy. Be even happier if it's gold, of course. It's a somewhat soft signal. Ooh, getting stronger though. Just going to take some of these big chunks of quartz out, just in my hand. Nope, we're still in there. We'll cross our fingers very tightly. Alright, in the hand. Not the little bit of quartz that I had. It's in there. Hopefully you heard that in the headset. Just looking to see if I can see anything. No shiny. We got. Nope. My suspicion. Yep. Is that it's this little bit. Which, guess what? It's iron. Oh well, look, I will show you the size of this up close just to give you a feel of what size pieces this machine is finding. We'll have a closer look at it anyway. And there it is, my friends, just iron. But would you have a look at how tiny that is compared to my hand? So I'm satisfied we wouldn't miss it if it were gold. That's the main thing, I suppose. But let's find that shiny. Well everyone, forgive me if you're swaying just a little bit while you watch this live dig. You're actually sitting tight up in a tree at the moment. First time I've done that, mind you. I do have a signal here. Boy, have I got my fingers crossed on this one, but let's have a listen. You can see I've raked the area off a little bit. Still kind of soft at this point, so maybe a little bit more digging required in among the scrub. Just try and grade a little bit off there. Go for another swing. My thoughts are that it's in this area. But learning to pinpoint with the gold machine is a little bit different to what I'm used to. No pinpoint mode on this guy. Oh, I have moved it. I'm going to say it's, oh, had to remember where you were. Going to say it's probably somewhere in this midsection. Well, that was a good guess. Okay. Oh, that just got a little bit stronger. Did you hear that? Oh. It's not what I want, but it's actually the first one of these on this particular journey. That, my friends, where are you? Up here. You probably won't focus on it, but just in there, teeny tiny little bit of lead shot. I'll still take it. All right, moving on. Come have a little huddle down here with me, my friend. You've been up in the trees and now you're right down on the ground. And I've got a target in this scoop from just down here at your feet. Let's have a listen. I am in the area where I've found a couple of lead shot. So that would be the hot contender for what this is. Can't see it yet. Yep. Oh dear. Alright, we won't show all of these. And indeed, if this is all I find today, we'll go straight to the outro. But another little bit of lead shot for the collection. And to make sure that we don't find it again, let's get ourselves a little container and plop it in there. Well, just when you think you know what you're doing, or rather you know what you're not doing, I didn't even film this dig. To be honest, I was starting to give up hope. I shouldn't have given up hope. And then my lucky charm goes and wanders over. Hi, Pete. Right as I'm checking out the contents of my scoop. And what do you know?
And all I hear is, all I found is lead shot, then, oh, hang on a minute, and the eyes dilated.
The pupils did very much dilate very quickly, but without any further ado, I think I need to show you what's in the scoop. All right, let's have a look. So, I don't know how well this is going to pick up. My poor machine's having a heart attack because the camera's so close, but can you see this little bit in my scoop here? Now, I honestly thought this part was junk. I was looking for lead shot. I was that trained to looking for it. But that, my friends, definitely has a nice, where are you? Nice little yellow tinge to it. I haven't given it a clean up yet. I thought, well, you missed the dig, I won't let you miss the clean up, so I might just give that a quick rinse, the old fashioned way. All right. Oh yes, that's brought it up much better. Have a look at that, my friends. My very first, whoop, there you are. Very first bit of gold with the GPX 6000. Once again, a huge thank you to my esteemed tour guide slash mentor for the day.
Well, I did tell you to stay over there, but look, you're straight, so...
Yeah, okay, so the moral of this story is don't listen to your teachers, but no, that's awesome. I'm absolutely stoked with that. Fantastic. All right, we're not going to take any chances with this signal. You are perched right up on the edge of some old mine workings. There's a hole right behind where you are, and I'm just on the edge of it where all the stone's been dumped. Thought I'd just try my luck, and I've got something in the scoop. It's a bit of a wibbly wobbly signal, which has me a little bit excited because that could be an odd shaped target and therefore it could be gold. Let's have a listen. I think it might be hiding up the back of the scoop there somewhere. We'll have a look. Ooh. Does sound a bit wacky. In the hand, in the scoop, and guess what, guys? Oh, the luck has turned around just a little bit. We'll move that out the way because we don't need that to verify anymore, but not sure how well you'll be able to see. In fact, you know what? Hold right there. I'll give you a better look. Can you see it in my little scoop yet? Whoop, and you can probably see the couple of droplets of rain that are starting up. But right in the middle there, I think that colour's fairly unmistakable, don't you reckon? That, my friends, is another little, but very nice, bit of gold. Now that's a unique shape, don't you think? Almost looks like a clay pipe or something to that effect. What do you think it looks like? Let me know in the comments. Whoop. Don't lose it, Mish. Took you long enough to find it. Nice little worn bit of gold. I'm extremely happy with that one. It's hard to really give you a perspective shot of where I'm working at the moment, but not the depth shows well on camera, but down here we've got some old diggings. And you can see my gear just up off to the side. Now my coil's pretty much on a signal right now, so we're going to go check it out. So I think this one will take a little bit of work to dig, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a listen just before I start digging it. Let's give it a go. Still quite a subtle signal, a little bit wobbly, which is, as we've just established, a good thing. Oh, we're down into clay already. Much louder. That. Still in this part here. Clay's turning a nice colour. That said, I think we might be out. Maybe not. False alarm. We're down to the really hard stuff now, so if it's still in there, I'm going to get fairly excited. Yep, okay. It's got to be a good sign. This is such a change from coin and relic detecting. I'm so used to keeping the teeniest, tiniest little dig. Very much not used to working a pick. So I have to constantly remind myself to scrape a wide enough area. Well, we're still down in that hole and that's getting pretty rock solid, so I'm going to come back to you when it's in the scoop. Well, I tell a lie, it's not in the scoop yet, but I think you might need to listen to this one. She is pretty loud now, and it was down in this stuff here, so I have everything tightly crossed. This is a good target. There you go. Around about here somewhere, right? Not quite. Okay, we're on. Oh, don't be lead shot, don't be lead shot. The odds are in our favour. I'll take that big bit of quartz out. The other big bit of quartz out. Okay, it's not those. Oop, it's in the hand. No, that had me second guessing. I can't see anything. We are in there, whatever it is. Whoop, whoop. Oh, what colour? Oh, I think that might be the colour I want it to be. Oh, can you see? Making sure you can. I think it might be this little bit down at the bottom. So I'm going to take it out. We're going to have a bit of a sweep here. Oh, thank goodness that build-up wasn't for nothing. I think it's the right colour. I'm just going to clean it off camera. Yum, yum. And drum roll. Because guess what, guys? Guess what? That is gold. That is a nice little bit too. Oh boy. I'll be completely honest. I didn't think we were getting a video out of this. Honestly, didn't think I was going to get anything today. But I should have had faith in myself. I should have had faith in Pete. He wasn't going to steer me wrong. I'm absolutely stoked now. Woo! 3 bits. Let's see if we get any more today. So I've brought you here, not too far from my last little bit of gold. Gee, it feels nice saying that. We are on the edge of some workings, so the edge is right about here. Drops off only about 3 foot or so. It's not super deep. I have disturbed an ant nest in a process, so you're probably noticing them. But I do happen to have a target in the scoop. Now the target seemed small. It seemed round about here. And I didn't want to destroy the edge of the workings here. But if we maybe bring the coil in, there we are. Have a bit of a listen. So there's definitely something going on in here. Now my mission is obviously not to throw whatever it is off the end of the scoop and into the workings, because if it goes off there, I'm not getting it back. Okay. Oh, I've got a couple of ants on my hand now. Is that a bit of lead shot? Ah, you know, I thought being so close to the edge here, we may have been in luck, but nope. Just a little bit of lead shot, but I'm not even unhappy about it anymore. The ratio has been tipping in my favour. So this is a fun one, folks. I've got I had a signal around about at the base of the coil here. I've got it in the scoop now, but not your ordinary in the scoop. It's in a big old clump. Let's see if we can have a listen. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. We know what that means at the moment, hopefully. Of course it's still going to be in there, I didn't take anything out. But it is in that pile. Can we see anything obvious? Not really. Oh, well, I reduced that down rather quickly. It's a kinder surprise in a kinder surprise. Well, the good news is it doesn't seem to be lead shot, but now that I've said that, no, not seeing anything like that. Okay, we're down to just a couple of little clumps. Might have to scan back over that just in case, but let's see if we can take the big one out. Okay, it's in this. Again, break it up, and what do you know? That's a lead shot. Oh, that was a bit of a tease. I'm sorry, guys. I don't do that to you too often, surely. Moving on. So I suppose you're probably wondering why you can't hear these folks at the moment. Yep, I stuffed this one up, guys. I didn't double check my footage as I was recording it, and it turns out that I didn't have my microphone turned on at the camera, and therefore this clip has no audio whatsoever. It was starting to rain, we were filming very, very quickly, but I think I'll double check it next time. I'm sure you can tell, however, that Pete, Andrew and I all had a lovely day out together. Now, if you want to know how those two went on the day, you are going to have to go back through their channels. Both of their videos are up and I will link them in the description below. I hope you had fun coming out with me and watching me find my very first bits of gold all by myself with my GPX 6000. Thank you again to Pete's Gold Adventures for helping me out with some education on the day. You really did help me find my first little bits of gold, and I'm pleased to say I've found a little bit more since, but you know, you're just gonna have to keep watching. I'll put out videos here and there and let you know how I'm going out there in the gold fields. So thank you very much for joining myself, Andrew, the Coffee Bush Kid, and Pete from Pete's Gold Adventures today. Take care, stay safe, and we'll all catch you on our next adventures. Cheers, guys.